LinkedIn and YouTube. If you're watching live, please say hello. And if you have questions during the broadcast, please ask. Well, in fact, if you just want to say hello, you can just say hello as the countdown clock. Make sure that we're connected to everywhere before I start saying anything serious. The thing is that unless you actually wait, you don't know you're connected everywhere. So hopefully, by the time this countdown clock is finished, I will be connected everywhere and will appear on screen. Okay, now yesterday, well, I'll tell you in a second. As we wait for the countdown clock. 2, 1. Okay, it's over to me. Okay, yesterday was to sort of get rid of the cobwebs, because basically yesterday was my first day back after a break in Germany, and I was just getting used to the ropes. And I went live yesterday morning at 11:30 on LinkedIn, and today I'm live in the live video sales group, on the live video production page, on YouTube and on LinkedIn. As I say, if you're watching in any of those places, please do say hello. On LinkedIn, I'll get to the comments after this broadcast. On Facebook and YouTube, I can see the comments in my studio, and if any comments are made, then I will show them on screen. So, welcome to the show, and this is live video sales training with Stephen. Now, since I started this, I've got to say that I've learned a lot, because I do a lot of research behind the scenes for this broadcast to actually take place. And I've been putting together, as you know, the reasons that I use Be Live for my marketing. I mean, I go live on Amazon Live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK, watched by thousands of people. It's the best place to go live that there is. And if you're interested in going live on Amazon Live and making money, then just let me know. I mean, I came back, did my first Amazon Live broadcast yesterday and made money straight away. So I know that it works. I do know that it works. And we had the post just before I went away from Marco Novo, who said that in his first year on Amazon Live, he earned more than $10,000. So that to me is a good return, because normally when we broadcast, if we broadcast on Facebook or YouTube, we don't make any money. In fact, we're donating our time to Facebook and YouTube, whereas on Amazon Live, from the moment we start broadcasting, we're actually earning money. I'll tell you how it works later in this broadcast. Hello, if you're watching live, please do make a comment and say hello. I'm just going to try and get rid of this. It's wanting me to show it, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay, right. So we are all about marketing, selling on Amazon Live, Facebook and YouTube. And the reason I choose Be Live, and let's put the logo up on screen so you can actually see it. Okay, so wherever you see this logo, press apply first. That's the Be Live logo, and I'm broadcasting to you today from Be Live. And I use Be Live as my primary video platform. I've been on Be Live since October 15th, 2016, 5.5 years. Enjoyed every moment of it, and done more than 2,300 broadcasts in that time. And I just enjoy broadcasting. I enjoy broadcasting on Amazon Live greatly. Okay, so let's go to the Be Live selling features. And this is what makes Be Live so good as a platform to actually broadcast to Amazon Live and to Facebook, YouTube and LinkedIn, and actually sell, but specifically to Amazon Live, because it allows me to do a lot of things that other systems just can't do. So let's do a recap. First of all, let's just get this right. You can have, as host, you can have multiple cameras. Now let's just take that off for a moment, and I'll go over here. I just want to change my layout. Okay, so I've changed my layout, and you can see I've actually got, let's just go through the cards first of all. Put this one full screen. This is live video sales training from BeLive, so I'm going to hide that. Okay. Lights, camera, action. Okay. And there's my second camera. So you can have more than one host camera on BeLive. Okay, so multiple cameras for the host. And that means that I can have one camera which is pointed at, if I take that off, is actually pointed directly at my desktop. And if I go here and here, and I should shrink, yeah, I've shrunk. Okay, you can see the most beautiful curtains in the world and that I'm live. This is my demonstration area. I turn the second light on when I'm doing demonstrations, but it does mean that I can demonstrate the Anchor USB, the TP-Link, my phone, iPad, and of course the Aftershocks headphones. So two cameras on screen makes a great deal of difference. Now I have had up to 4 cameras on screen at the same time. That's a bit of overkill, but 2 cameras definitely allows you to have the demonstration area and your main focus, which is of course yourself. So multiple cameras, and we're looking at 2 of the cameras at the moment. I'll just take the logo off so you can see a bit more clearly. And that's piece number 1. Piece number 2 is I can have 8 people on screen. Now, as I showed a moment ago, if I put these on screen and just keep going, okay, I can have up to 8 different assets on screen. So I've got 2 cameras, I've got a video from YouTube, and I've got 3 images. Now, equally, they could all be people. Yeah, there is no reason at all. Most live selling takes place solo or with 2 of you. I'm live on the 8th of May with Nick Wood on Amazon Live, so that's an occasion where we have more than 1 camera. And I'm looking forward to broadcasting with Nick again. It's been a while. But you can have 8 different assets on screen, which means that you can demonstrate. Yeah. Okay. And I just want to make a point here why I'm here talking. I was asked the other day what experience I had in terms of actually teaching people how to sell live. As you know, I've been broadcasting live on Amazon Live since 2016 with BeLive, and before that with Blab. But in the first quarter of this year, people who watched my Amazon broadcast bought the following, and this is just the tip of a very big iceberg: 46 Logitech C920 cameras, 35 Brios, 14 T270s, which is the one that Corinda has, 12 C922Xs, and 9 Logitech Litra Glow premium LED streaming lights. So if you had asked me middle of last year, can you sell on live video, then I would have said, no, I'm not sure. But now I am sure. And I know the way to actually market on live video, having been doing it for the last 10 months. And if you have any questions at all, then please do ask. I just want to get rid of that. Okay, so we can have, back to point, we can have up to 8 different assets on screen. An asset is a camera, either one or more of your own cameras, your guest cameras, images, and videos from YouTube, or videos you've uploaded into your studio. Okay. The next point, the next selling point about BeLive, and this is coming more and more into its own. We used to have one studio with everything in it. Okay, and wherever we were broadcasting about, we had the one studio, everything was fixed in that studio, and it meant we got lots of different things down in the carousel at the bottom of the screen. And now we have multiple studio templates. What does that mean? It means that for every single show that you do, okay, we're doing regular shows, then you can have a studio just for that show. So when we do Ask Angelica on Friday, I've got a studio for Ask Angelica, and that's got all our assets in for the German language tuition show. And that's all it has. It doesn't have anything it doesn't need. So it's got my camera, it's got Angelica's camera, it's got the cards. We make great use of the agenda. Yeah. And all the graphics are in relation to Ask Angelica. When I do Blabbing for Britain, and this week is episode 323, we've been doing it for over 6 years now. Peter and John and I will get together, and I've got a Blabbing for Britain studio, and that has just the items that relate to Blabbing for Britain. I've got this studio, which is the live video sales studio, which is where I do the training from. And again, this has only got items in it which relate to live video sales training. I don't have to have everything in one place. And then finally, of course, is I have my own Amazon Live studio where I've got all the assets that I need in my Amazon Live broadcasts. So in terms of marketing, you can have a different studio for each different show that you do. And all you need to do is switch between the studios before you go live. That's it. They work as they've always worked. The carousel down below with the cameras and the images and the videos, but it's just for that one particular broadcast. Okay, so I've got you can have up to 10 different studios. I found that out. 10 different studio templates. I found that out by trial and error, in that I tried to put an 11th one there and I couldn't. So you can have 10 studios, which for most people is more than enough. I mean, I've got live video sales. I've got LinkedIn, which is my new studio for LinkedIn. I've decided that as we're actually marketing and selling, then the place to actually be broadcasting to is LinkedIn. So hello, LinkedIn. LinkedIn has more people who are interested in marketing and selling than Facebook does. Facebook has now become a social network where reach is restricted. LinkedIn, however, is a different proposition. In fact, I went away for 2 weeks to Germany on holiday, and I didn't do anything on Facebook during that time. No Facebook posts, no Facebook videos, nothing on Facebook. And I've got to be honest here, I didn't actually miss it. Yeah. And when I came back and I looked, I put 2 posts straight away onto LinkedIn and got a good response. I thought, is LinkedIn better than Facebook? I think it is. Yeah. You're now getting topics on LinkedIn which are of interest, and you can follow people and you can get their posts. It seems that there is a greater reach for posts on LinkedIn than there is on Facebook, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So my focus is going to be on LinkedIn from now going forward, as far as video is concerned, and as far as training is concerned, more on LinkedIn. But still, we're live in the live video sales group on Facebook. If you want to join us in that, then please do. And these sales trainings take place every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. And you're more than welcome to actually join us. Okay, so multiple studios. I've got 10 different studios for different broadcasts. They've all got their own assets, and it makes life a lot easier. So if you were marketing cameras one night and you were marketing, who knows, and something else the next night, then you can have different studios. Now, this is relatively new, and I got to put my hand up here and say I haven't tested this yet fully, but you can now share documents, including PDFs, on screen. In other words, you can do it without any additional software. You can bring in a PDF into your BeLive studio and you can display it on screen as you can in a normal asset. So you can put it full screen, you can put it picture in picture, you can bring it up as a document for discussion. So PDFs and other documents can be brought directly into your BeLive Studio. And that's very handy. I'm going to be making use of that in the coming weeks, and I'll tell you more as I start to use it. Now, the other thing is, if I go here, we have an integrated YouTube player, and that YouTube player means that we can play any public YouTube video in our BeLive Studio with this is not a screen share. This is a fully integrated YouTube video player. And if I press play, then the video will play. It's as simple as that. So you bring the video URL from YouTube into here. If the video is public and embeddable, then you can play the video in your broadcast. If it's not your own video, then please do give credit to the person whose video it is. So an integrated video player is part of BeLive, and that's very handy. I mean, when I'm doing product demonstrations on Amazon Live, 9 AM Eastern, 2 PM in the UK, I use YouTube video extensively because I've recorded product videos, walkthroughs of products, and I can just bring in the YouTube video for that. I've got the recordings that I've made with my mobile phone because I actually sell and market the Hohem gimbal. And instead of just showing you the gimbal, I can actually show you what the gimbal can do. Okay, and that's all those videos are on YouTube, about 20 different videos. So the YouTube player is an integral part of my broadcast and very important because you can bring it in so simply, just need the URL. The next BeLive feature is images and slideshows. Now, this has been with us basically since day one, and it's not something every broadcasting system has. Later in May, we'll be doing a comparison of all the major live streaming systems. BeLive will be featured, and my friends are getting together as I speak to actually plan a whole week-long broadcast of all the different systems, and we'll be doing a comparison. And when we come to the comparisons, BeLive as images and slideshows, not all the other systems have. And it's very important when we're actually broadcasting. Okay, we're telling stories, yeah, and I can bring an image on screen and I can tell the story. Yeah, so images to me are a very important part of live broadcasting, and I'm grateful for the fact that I can bring slideshows in, I can bring images in. I'm not sure whether I've got it here or not. No, I'm in the wrong studio. Okay, that's another studio template. But images, yeah, you saw 3 on screen then. Okay, the next, and this is relative to Facebook and to YouTube. BeLive has a live selling system, and I'm not sure whether I have. No, I haven't got it set up yet. That's on my to-do list. Live selling system, basically, you can set up a catalog of items that you want to market, and you need the title, description, price, picture, and the landing page URL. When you're live and you talked about a product, at the end of that, you can bring the product image up on screen and it will post the landing URL into the live comments on Facebook and YouTube, which means it's a great way to sell, whether you're marketing goods or services or you're promoting a cause. Then the ability to actually drop the link in at any time during the broadcast, every time you show the image on screen, then it actually goes into the comments on Facebook and YouTube, and people can click that link while still listening to you and go off to the landing page to find out more information. And every single item in your catalog stays in your studio. Yeah, so you can use it over and over and over again. As prices change, you can change the prices. As landing page change, you can change the landing page. You can update description and the title. Everything is amendable. So you can build your own catalogues of items that you market during your live broadcast, whether they be products, whether they be services, or whether they are for a good cause. Okay, so that's of use on Facebook and YouTube. And the next one is an on-screen agenda. Now, you've seen me using this throughout this broadcast. And again, when we come to do the comparison in May, you'll find that very few systems have an on-screen agenda in the way that BeLive does. BeLive's on-screen agenda is part, to me, is part of the selling features of the system. Because when I'm live on Amazon Live, I've got different agendas. I've got an agenda for each product that I market on Amazon Live. And I've got all the main features in each agenda, and I can bring those up on screen. I mean, it's a godsend for me, because with the best will in the world, when you're demonstrating product and you're talking about the product and you're explaining why you like it and its main features and anything that you found that's a problem, because reviews should be honest, you go through all that and you can spend 10-15 minutes talking about something, but the odds are that you're actually going to forget something. So the on-screen agenda allows you to put together all the main features of the product or service that you're talking about and bring them on screen one by one, as I'm doing at the moment. It's a marvelous selling tool which other systems simply don't have or don't understand. Okay, the next one is auto display of viewer comments. In a live situation where you're live on Facebook and YouTube and somebody makes a comment which the AI thinks is important, you don't have to move. The comment will appear on screen automatically, which is absolutely brilliant. Sometimes you've got to watch out. You do get a sort of 5-second warning that the comment is coming through, and then you decide whether to cancel it or not, but it will come through automatically. In a fast moving show, it means that you're going to get comments coming through quite quickly. Lower thirds, basically, if I go here and I go over to here, and I just want to bring this up, and I'm going to take this logo off. Okay. You can put together your own transparent portable PNG files, and you can bring them into your broadcast, and you can switch them in and out during the live broadcast. Just as an example, if I go here and go here, then you can switch them in and out and have different lower thirds as I go further down and come to this one. Okay, so, and in addition to that, you can have your name on screen. Okay, now the graphics you can actually do on Canva. I do all my graphics on Canva and then save them as transparent PNGs and then bring them into the broadcast. Simple and straightforward to do. The dimensions 1920 by 1080, and then just bring it in and make sure that you don't cover your own face up. If you don't make it transparent, then you'll disappear. Okay, you need this area to be transparent. Okay, which is quite easy with the paid version of Canva. And the next BeLive feature that I really enjoy is screen overlays, which I've just shown you. Okay, so that is, I'm going to take that off screen. That is my BeLive selling and marketing system. And it's the reason, they are the reasons that I use BeLive. Let's just run through them again. The main features of BeLive, which make it so great for selling. So the BeLive selling features are multiple cameras for the host, 8 people on screen, Multiple studio templates. Remember, you can have a different template for each broadcast with its own assets in, its own overlays, its own live selling features. You can share documents now. You can share PDFs on screen without any additional software. Just bring them in. YouTube video player, as I said, I make great use of the YouTube video player in my Amazon Lives, as I will later today. Images and slideshows, we're going to do a comparison of all systems, but I think we'll find that BeLive is the only one that realizes the importance of images. Live selling system for Facebook and YouTube. On-screen agenda, which I've been using extensively today. Auto display of viewer comments, which we've not had today because we haven't had any comments today. Lower thirds, screen overlays, and that is my BeLive selling system. Okay, which over the time that I've actually been broadcasting on, I'm just checking the time, over the time that I've been broadcasting on Amazon Live, I put together basically different studios, and all my assets are in the studio. I can just turn up 10 minutes before, do a quick test, and go live with everything ready because it's all there in the studio. I know it's there. And that's the BeLive advantage now. It's just growing with each new feature that is introduced. I'm just going through. Right, tomorrow's topic at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, 11:30 in the UK, is affiliate marketing on Facebook and YouTube. I've chosen 6 products which I use every single day, and I will be demonstrating those products and talking about those products. And those products are XSplit VCam, background removal. Okay, Canva I've already talked about. Okay, these are products I use every day and I have affiliate links for. InVideo, who I broadcast for. OneStream, who I broadcast for. OneStream are great at delivering this broadcast to my website and to 30 other destinations at the same time. TimeVault is priceless, basically. Okay, TimeVault. This video is, as you can probably tell, is totally unscripted. Yeah, and I'm just talking. Now, occasionally what that means is that I will hesitate and there will be hesitations and silences. TimeVault edits the video and removes all such, and it makes it into a tidy video. When I'm doing instructional videos, I do the video live, obviously, and then use TimeVault to edit it. So TimeVault, and of course, in my affiliate kit bag, BeLive. And those are the products I'll be talking about tomorrow. And we'll be talking about affiliate marketing on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, if you watched me live today, I'd like to say thank you. If you've caught the replay, thank you for watching the replay. If you have any questions at all about live video selling, then please do ask. I'm live on Amazon Live this afternoon with lights, camera, action. We'll talk about webcams, audio gear, microphones, live video and Fitbits. Join the thousands of people who watch every Amazon Live broadcast. Find out what it's all about. Find out what live selling on Amazon Live is all about. And I'm going to take those off screen and come back, hide that. As I said, we can have 6 things up on screen, and I'm going to hide that. Okay. This has been Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire in England. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. I'll see you later today. Take care and goodbye for now.